Hi, and welcome to one of my blog posts. I'm going to explain what we're going to do from this point on forward as I finish my A1 media blog. So, from this point forward, we will start looking into our second year of the course. In our second year, we will use our blog again for keeping ourselves up to date, explaining what we have done to show our progress in planning and in evolving as a media student. Yes, and in this year, our particular work will be to create and promote a music video. This means that we not only have to create a music video, but also create a promotion campaign for the music video, plus a website. An example of a promotional music campaign will be given in my next post, which I will post, I think, in 3-4 days. Over summer break, we first have to come up with 3 ideas for a music video and what song to choose. When we come back, we will pitch those music video ideas to our whole class, get feedback, and then we'll be divided into groups. From there on, we will discuss in our groups, and come up with one idea and start planning so we can shoot it during the winter term. After shooting it, we as a group can divide into 3 parts to make the most of our time. One person edits the video, one person creates the website, and one person creates the CD digipack. So he creates like the background of the CD, how the layout looks, and how the cover looks. This all has to be handed into the examiner then at the end of the year. Taking a close look at my work on my blog in my previous year, I have learned that the variety of how you create a post is very important, as it shows diversity and doesn't bore your audience. So like now I'm trying to be a bit more creative, and I'm creating a video for you this time instead of just writing. Another important lesson I've learned is that the earlier you make a post over a past lesson, the better you remember more of the workshop, so you can write a perfect summary about the lesson. So, we'll move on to things that worked well for me in my blog this year. So I hit my deadlines for finishing my N1 blog. Props for that. Gladly, that was really stressful. By the way, the deadline was last Friday. My planning was very smooth and organized. So I tried my planning for my thriller. I tried to write everything down what we have done, and my planning with my partner Anna worked really well. Then on the shoot day, we were very good organized, and organized good and set, because we set the set up the day before. We managed to get all in our actors. Everyone was happy. We set a camera up in no time, and had the lights up as well in no time. Okay, and things that I could have been improved for my blog last year. So I could have posted more posts, even if they only would have been about small posts. And that's my advice for you. If you do Media Studies A1 next year, post about everything you have, and even if it's just one line. So yeah, post everything you have. Then sometimes, like I said in the introduction, I waited too long to post about a previous lesson. Another very important thing: post as soon as you can. So because then you have everything you learned still in your brain, and you try to rethink everything you learned, and so you recall it in your brain. And I should have shown a bit more diversity in the type of post at the beginning. Meaning, I shouldn't have only just written like a whole bunch of text. I should have also made some videos or more voiceover, like I'm doing now. Yeah. My goal for the upcoming year is to post more, to post as soon as I can, and as well as creating different types of posts. For example, like I said, videos, voiceovers, writing, maybe even picture charts or a website again. So, my new blog will involve all around music. So first of all, my kind of music that I like. I don't really have a specific favorite genre of music that I like the most. for instance, right now I really love listening to soul and funk music. It really hypes me up. It really lightens my mood. Um, but you could say that my favorite genre, if I have a favorite genre, is jazz, because I always come back to jazz. Even if I go to hard rock like for 1 week, I always come back to jazz. So I would say my favorite genre of music is jazz. Yeah, but my favorite band then, on the other hand, in the moment, is Daft Punk, which is obviously not a jazz or a soul or funk band. Daft Punk is a electronic band with two members, two French artists. What I really like in their music is like their production techniques, so the techniques they use to manipulate music and create nice sounds, even if they're electronic, and in general, like the end product they have sounds really, really good in my ears. So, moving on. No, I don't own one of the albums, but I do have a whole playlist on Spotify, which I really often listen to, and which also really lightens my mood all the time. I especially enjoy their way, like I said before, the way of producing music and using modern technology to produce and develop music. Also, I really like the musical pattern they have throughout the whole song. So they have like really good patterns, which are really, really good to play on a synth, for example, which sound really, really good. Yeah. Then Daft Punk was introduced to me in a music tech mock exam, where we had Daft Punk, a song of Daft Punk as an example, which we had to work and listen to and then answer questions to that. And I really enjoyed it when I had the exam, and I really enjoyed their music. And I thought, who is that? Daft Punk. You have to listen to them. So when I got home, I opened Spotify and tried to listen to their music, and I really got into their music. I have seen some of the music videos, but I must say I find them all of them pretty bizarre. They're quite weird, I would say. All of them are more either, I would say, concept or performance based. Then they have. I don't think they have a particular website. I did some research and tried to find their website, but I couldn't find their website. So on the internet, I could only find a merchandise website and a fan page. Obviously, the merchandise website offers different Daft Punk related objects, and what their ideology and their identity, I find quite interesting that they both wear a mask. Like there's like this gold mask which looks a bit like Tron, and they also did the music for Tron the film. I think their mask, there's like it's not just a disguise for them, but also it fits their style of music, like electronic music, and it creates a bit of a futuristic look in the music videos and in the music as well. Okay, thank you guys. See you next time.